Tuesday I'm going to be around the year longer, I guess.
I think it's better. You know, you guys are going to have so much fun today. You're going to make me want to another bit. I change all the time. Did you ever get anything on the recruits? You decided? I didn't get no response for them.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded like they got some good recruits. They thought that was the salad.
They told her to walk.
But the one thing, Mary, you do botch up with poison.
Walk all the time.
Kirsten! No, you're walking in front of the camera. Kirsten! Wait a minute.
That's a good. He went to walk with Alice if I think he walks fast.
Well, I didn't want it.
Now you're gonna enjoy yourself. Lunch for us this morning.
Really, I don't they're working on interchange. Yeah, they're making it's all
Dave. He went to a dance. Not the first or only one. He went to a dance and he saw this girl in a green dress. And he thought she was the prettiest girl he'd ever seen. And he was determined to make her acquaintance and to dance with her. That was a little bit over 50 years ago. And she's sitting with him right here. I got all kinds of notes here on the back of my match card box, but I can't read them. Let's see if I can figure out what it says. Okay, I wrote it down in the first part. Now for the toast. Lucille says she prefers wheat toast. Well, the toast would be something like this. Bill said he wanted a humorous toast, but it's not all that funny, I don't think. Seriously, may their next 50 years be as much fun as the last 50 years.
I had so many friends. Somebody'd ask you, and you think back through the years, somebody said, why didn't you do this, and why didn't you go that way? And the way it went, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't. That's a fact. You know, I can sum this up. It's like, I'm like that fella that was at a revival meeting. Wore a black suit. Now this revival, this evangelist, he was a big operator. He didn't set his big circus tent up for a one-night stand. It was 3 weeks. This night, it was packed, and he had the edges of the canvas rolled up at the side, and the seats went down this way to a platform, and this way, and that platform was about 8 foot square. There was a big floodlight up there above it. And he was ranting and raving. When we get to the end of the program, you can come up and be saved and be healed and all that. And it got to be about 10 o'clock. And he says, now before we start the next part of the program, I want you folks to answer this question. How many of you folks want to go to heaven? All the hands shot up except one little man down there at the edge of the platform. He frowned at him. He said, I wanted 100%. I'm going to put this a different way. How many of you don't want to go to hell? They all shot up their hands except this little guy. He just sat there with his head down. He frowned at him. He lashed out at him. He says, Mister, what's the matter with you? What kind of a guy are you? You didn't raise your hand to either one of those. He raised his eyes. He says, Preacher, I don't want to go anyplace. I want to stay right here.
How about a song?
Oh, you just can't get away from TV cameras, man.
Are you going to feed each other the way they do anymore? Silly thing on Lincoln Park, feeding each other. That's good. It's not a bad little party, is it, huh? You guys did all right.
sides this and sides to dessert, so please, coffee, cake, help yourself.
Took them out and all those books and everything. And so I just sat in the car.
Oh, she sat in the car and come through? Is that it?
No, the family album. I just went upstairs. I knew where your boxes, old boxes were. So I looked through them. And all the candy.
Smile for the camera.
Yeah,
Smile for the camera. Really, life is so complicated. Well, now the batteries are dead, so yeah, I know. I don't need one. I do simple cameras like that. Brown again. Excuse me.
Married Maxine, and Marv Nip married Lorraine. Lorraine passed away about 2 years ago, or somewhere right in there, with cancer. And Bill and Lucille, we've run around together for 25 years, constantly. We used to like to go down and pick them up. We'd go out into the country, Rock Creek over by Tipton, have a wiener roast, see who could eat the most wieners. And we get together now, and we play a lot of 500, probably once a month. We've laid away from the last month because we was afraid they would find out about this shindig that's coming off today. So, other than that, that's about it for us.
Who did eat the most wieners usually?
Bill could do pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
How many could he do? Could he eat?
About 4.
4?
Yeah, yeah. We used to just go out in the country somewhere and find a little drive down around Rock Creek over by Tipton, build a little bonfire and have a good time. And then a couple times, Lucille got in trouble. She forgot the wieners.
Oh.
We got out there. Bill says, no. She'd forgotten the wieners. That was kind of a story. It still's a story now. Who got the wieners?
So what happened? You all have to go back?
Had to go back and get the wieners. Go back and get them. You can't have a very good fry without the wieners. Now, where do you fit in this?
Well, I'm a friend of Ron and Mary's. And they asked me to, Mary wanted to get a videotape made of this event. And she asked me if I'd be willing to run the camera. And she said I should talk to some people and find out some stories.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think out of the whole Lynch family now, there's only 3 girls left.
Really?
My wife and Lucille and the older daughter, Vera, is in a nursing home in Iowa City.
I see. How many were there? How big was the family altogether?
Boy, I believe there was 11. Yeah, there was 11, and one boy died about 2 years old. And then...
and where are they from?
Most of the boys in the family died at a very early age. 40s and 50s, yeah. Marv here was married to Lorraine. That's my wife. wife's younger sister, and she passed away and Marv, he's kind of famous in Cedar Rapids, the Watham Flying Service, the old Watham Flying Service.
Oh, yeah?
Where they had a lawsuit, I see where you called it off. Just part of it, you still sue them. Outfit out of Minneapolis. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a long story how come I did that.
50 years, been a lot of water over the dam. Before I was married, my wife used to take me down to West Branch, see Bill and Lucille, and we'd go out and play cards, go out. The first thing they did when I moved into the family before I got married, they tested me. Bill took me over to Iowa City and he bought a fifth of booze to see if I could stand up under the pressures of the Irishman. I'll never forget it. That was the test.
So you passed the test?
Yeah. Remember? You wouldn't remember that.
I just want these stories. I just remember these stories.
They put you through the test. I was telling Maxine. Bill took me over to Iowa City before we were married to see if I could stand the test. But we love our 500. We have a lot of fun.
You going to start playing that now that this is
Now
over
that
again?
this is over, we can get back together. We've been hiding for the last month because we was afraid we let it out of the bag.
Didn't they begin to get a little suspicious that something was going on?
I don't think so. I don't think so. We've talked to Lucille on the phone, and I don't think so. I don't think they were suspicious until they drove in here, now all the people.
Ask him about fishing.
Fishing?
Specialist.
Okay, what about fishing?
And pheasant hunting.
What kind of fishing do you want to know? Walleye fishing up north?
Sure, you go fishing with Bill?
No. I tried to get Bill to do a little bass fishing years ago down to Rock Creek and Rock Run over by Tipton. And I got a fly rod in his hands a couple times, but he usually just walked down the pasture beside me when I was fishing those little streams over there. And of course, we'd always have a winnie roast after.
As long as somebody remembered to bring them.
Pardon?
As long as somebody remembered to bring them.
Oh yeah, as long as somebody get the wieners, they'll be happy. That's still a joke every once in a while. Lucille forgot the wieners. But you know, it was nice in those days. There wasn't a lot of people around. You could drive out in the country anywhere and off along some of those little creeks. We'd build a fire, get the wieners out in the buns, and have a good time, you know. Just drive out, but boy, oh boy, if the wiener wasn't there.
How far did you go?
Oh, just a matter of maybe 5 or 10 miles out of West Branch. Just over toward Tipton, along Rock Creek and Rock Run, those little creeks. Just cross the Cedar, go down in there, little streams. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? That's my wife sitting over there.
Hello?
She could probably tell a lot of good stories about Bill and Lucille.
Would you care to add
That's
something?
the younger sister.
Uh-huh.
You got anything to say?
Would you care to add something to?
Huh? 500 is her game. 500 bridge. If she can get somebody to play.
Who wins? Who wins most of the games?
I don't know. She brings the quarters home. They pay for her quarters. I said she made her pay today. She bought 50 cents home. You're getting tape, Max. You should be holding the thing up in front of you.
Wow.
We weren't sure if Bill would get here today.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, if you know Bill, he doesn't like big parties.
Oh, I see.
We figured he might be heading in the other direction, but it was a very well kept secret, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Good. Move right in.
All right.
You can
Because-
go back. Oh yes.
Because the one story that I love, she'll be back. One story I love was the Christmas party before we were married. I wanted so bad for Richard to come to it, but and he wouldn't. He wasn't going to meet my family early or anything.
Oh, he was.
It was down at Lorraine. And it was fun, and it got a little boisterous. But then, as I heard afterwards, I believe Uncle Johnny went out and kicked the side of Uncle Bill's car. So I was always kind of glad Rich didn't go. But that's it.
What about the big blow in Cedar Rapids? Weren't you there? we had the big party at my place.
I don't remember that being a
Well, yes,
club.
John said, I don't want any of this new modern drinks. He was down in the basement, and I had it set up down there. You were there. Yeah, he stayed at your place afterwards. Yeah. He couldn't drive. Oh, he says, all I'll have, just put a little of that gin over ice. He says, I don't want any of those fancy drinks. Well, about 3 hours later, John's doing the Irish jig. So they wouldn't let him drive home, so he went out to Mars and Lorraine's and stayed all night. Him and Adeline. Adeline liked that. And Bill and John, who else down in the basement? Got to talking about who had the most money. Remember that? Boy, that was really going on for who had the most money. Who the hell's doing it now? Somebody else is down there. Well, I don't know. Who was with John that's going who had the most money in our basement? Was Bill? They were really going after it. That's been a long time.
Oh, yeah? How many years? 40?
Well, me at least 40.
40 years?
Yeah, probably
Well, that's
40
why I
years.
was
35 years ago.
What did you do? I wouldn't let John drive home. Took him out, threw him in bed. But he said, I don't want any of those fancy drinks. He said, I'll just take some of that gin over ice. Yeah, good old days. Things were simple. We used to go out to your mother and dad's place on the farm and play cards. Play 500. How many? We'd have 3 or 4 tables set up. Who was it? John? John Cahill?
Oh, yeah, John and Teresa.
John and Teresa. And your mom and dad and Lucille and I and Maxine. How many is that? That's about it. Play and have a good time. That'd be a lot easier. Kids were little.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Your mom was your grandmother, right?
My mom's mom.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
Staying there. You kids would probably be, what, 3, 4 years old?
no, I'd have been way younger than that. I have no memory of it. I was about a year and a half.
You and David was real say 3, 4 years old, and what are you, 25 now?
4 and a half. January is the birthday.
I used to go out there and go pheasant hunting.
At our house, yeah.
Then we wanted to play cards in the evening. So what did I do with my hunt dog?
Put him in the grain room, let him eat the door.
And then he ate the oats. Then we put him in a car with Marsh and Mona, my kids, and headed home, and he got sick in the back seat. And we're all driving with our heads out the window.
Lucille was my second.
Yeah, third.
We all lived out the same.
I know you all live. So you don't remember when they were dating or anything like that? You remember meeting Dad?
Oh, yeah, I remember when I was going to stand with the dancing. I think Bill had about a 30 show. The doors open from the house. I'm just complaining.
That's okay.
They got the ball game, they tried to